Hey guys, Thomas Jax, the Legend here. Today I'm your another Minecraft Redstone tutorial. And in this week's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this fully automatic and stackable and tileable sugarcane farm. Like I just said, this sugarcane farm is completely stackable and tileable. However, when tiling it, you need to be aware that every 15 blocks, so say from this redstone here, if I go another 15 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, if I go that far and put another observer here, and put some more redstone behind it, you can see that if I power a block here, the redstone does not make it all the way and activate that piston. However, it does activate all the pistons in between. So just be aware of that. So if you have one observer all the way over to the edge instead of one every second block or every third block or so, they will need to add repeaters or some sort of way to extend the power range. Okay, now that I've said that, let's grab out some materials. For each layer, you're going to need these materials. They will pop up on your screen. Okay, so now go ahead and grab all those materials, whether you're doing it layer by layer because you're going to make it like super high, or you're going to build it the same. Just grab all those materials so you don't have to run forward and back between your base and your redstone build. And then we can start building. Start by grabbing out your hoppers and your chest. Okay, go to where you want your bamboo farm to be and break 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Then break another down. Another one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a cave there. Block that up. So you have something that looks like this. Then come 1 block away from that hole like this and break another 2 blocks. And then break that 2 more down. Once you've done this, place a chest on the top 2 blocks. Now break this block in between and place a block here. This is a temporary block, then place hoppers going right into that block and create a hopper chain going across. Now you can break that block under that chest. It's probably easier to just break it from here and then fill that in, and then place a block here. Any sort of block. Okay, so that's a start. So when you throw a dirt block into here, or any sort of block, it should go into this end hopper here. Time to work on the next part. Now, go behind your chest and break 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks here and here. Now, come 1 more back like this, and 1 more to the side. Then break these 3 blocks like this, 2 down. Once you've done that, grab out your comparator, your redstone repeater, your redstone, and your blocks. Whether that be orange concrete like I did over here, or just say a dirt block. However, you can't use blocks like glass and things like that. Now, place a comparator like this, coming out of this. There's going to be a dropper there, coming out of a block there, going into a piece of orange concrete. Then place a redstone repeater and place 3 pieces of redstone dust like so. Now place 1 more piece of redstone dust here, and then place another redstone repeater here, like that. Okay, once you've done that, grab out your dropper and place it on this block here, going directly up into the chest. So when you drop an item into this back hopper here, it goes all the way into this dropper, and you'll see the redstone system works and then sends it up to the top, where our large chest is. Make sure that is a dropper, not a dispenser. Droppers have this little face on them, a little triangle face, and dispensers have a circle. Just make sure that's a dropper, because otherwise the system won't work. Okay, moving on to the next thing. So, the next bit of redstone that we're going to be working on is this system here, the bit that actually destroys the sugarcane. For this, you're going to need your glass or your building block. I'm using glass because I think it looks absolutely beautiful when you can see all your redstone working. Pistons, regular pistons, observers, redstone dust, and some dirt to place your sugarcane on. However, we're not placing it right now. Start by placing a layer of glass right here, 1 block away from these hoppers going towards the back, and place that right across so you have a 5 long layer of glass. Then, place 5 pistons on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that you've done that on every second block, place an observer, but come around to the back so this red dot is facing away from your whole system, and this face is looking towards towards your hopper on every second one, just like this. Now you can do it on every on the two ends or just in the middle. However, it becomes less efficient because there's less places for the sugarcane to grow and be detected and broken, because it has to go up 3 high. So 3 observers is definitely the most efficient, and it only takes 1 quartz for each observer. So now come behind your pistons and place a layer of building blocks with a layer of redstone on top of it. This means when you place a block of dirt in front of your observers, any of them, it should extend the pistons and retract them, as you can see there. Okay, so now you want to build up on your sides 3 high, 1, 2, 3, like this, and place your more glass in the middle. I would suggest placing some scaffolding going up the sides if you're in the latest 1.14 so you can move around quickly. Now, place a layer of dirt diagonally 1 up from these observers, so here, going 5 across. Then, do exactly the same thing with all of the pistons. So what you want to do is place a layer of glass here, 1 diagonal up from the dirt, then place a layer of pistons going across the top, and on every second one, an observer. Just the same as what we did before. And it should work like this. And it does. Now place more glass going up, and do this all again for another one more time. Remember to place your blocks in between these observers as well, because otherwise sugarcane might get spewed out. Okay, so time to do this. So quickly placing this across. Now, of course, if you are building this much longer, like say 20 blocks or something, because you need a lot of sugarcane, say because you're on a faction server or something, you will need much more materials, so remember to keep that in mind. Okay, so this is almost our last layer, and now that you've gotten to your last layer, all you have to do now is place a layer of glass across the top, 1 diagonal up from these observers here. So that is what you should have. Now you're probably wondering, Jax, where are we going to place the water source? Well, it's time to do that now. Okay, so now all you need to grab out, oh, you don't need that redstone, you need some glass, and you need your water buckets. You'll need approximately 5 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or just 2 and an infinite water source. So first thing, if you're new to Minecraft, I'll show you how to make an infinite water source. So to do that, break out a 2x2 hole like this, then place a block here, a block of water here, and a block of water here, so the 2 corners, and you can see it stills the water out. So now if I grab a bucket, you can see if I take it out of the corners, it'll just fill it back up. Okay, now you know how to do that. So once you've got out your water buckets, place a glass block diagonally 1 out here, and then go another 4 across, 1, 2, 3, 4, and diagonal 1 out here, like that. So you create a ring at the top that when you sort of fall through it, you land on the hoppers. Now that you've done that, place water blocks going across the top here like so, and they should flow down and land all in the hoppers like that. And it looks really nice as well. Okay, so now you want to grab out your glass, and your sugarcane, and plant this in. So plant it in on all these blocks, and you can do this by swimming up the water and just plopping it in, like so. And then you can hop back down. Now once you've done this, place glass surrounding this water column here, just on all edges, like this. I'll see you when I've done this. Okay, so you're almost finished your build, but all you need to do now is grab out either glowstone, sea lanterns, torches, or lanterns. It's your choice on what you have available. I personally think glowstone and sea lanterns are the best because they actually fit into your build, but you can use torches and lanterns. Okay, so start by going to either of your sides, and at the dirt layer here, place your glowstone or sea lanterns on both. On what you can get away with doing it on one side, but for symmetrical and look purposes, I do it on both. Just like this. Now you can use sea lanterns there as well, but if you do want to use torches, you cannot place them like that on glass blocks. So you can either extend it out like this, extend a block out like this, and then place a torch on it, of course using a better looking block, or replace one of these blocks with a solid block and place a torch on it like so. Whichever works for you. But again, I still reckon the glowstone and sea lanterns look the best. So now, you just need to grab out some grass blocks or some dirt blocks and cover up your redstone here and here. Simply like that. And there you go, now you have a fully automatic sugarcane farm. Okay, so now you know how to build that. That is going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new. And if you would like to join my Patreon server and see where all these builds created and play with me, Wild, and all the other patrons like Anjanette in the background here, make sure to go check out the link in the description down below. I will see you guys later. Peace. And remember, stay carbonated.